Okay, this crypto together. I'm back. Sorry about that interruption. Um, Anyways, what we was talking about? Oh yeah, that world coin, where people talk about this universal income. Uh, Hear a lot of talk about how horrible it is and all of that. So I think there's a lot of misunderstanding. People try to scare people with that. Is universal income basically means everybody gets food to eat, everybody has a roof over their head, everybody can get medical attention. Um, which I mean doesn't sound too bad to me. You can make $1 million a year, a trillion, a billion, quadrillion dollars a year, but you're not going to starve, you're not going to be homeless, and you're not going to go without necessary medical attention. Um, so I really don't understand what's so horrible about that, especially people that are pro life. Like, okay, you're pro life, but what about once the kid's born? Why are you trying to make life so hard if you're so pro life? Um, but anyways, that's the whole WorldCoin controversy thing that's going on. Um, I don't know. I'm not one that you're gonna see sitting here complaining about taxes because it's part of life. If you want the betterment of society, you got to contribute to society, not just hog everything to yourself. But the whole Bitcoin thing, where people talk about it's the only real money, and all it does is if it were to become the um, quote unquote world reserve currency like these Bitcoin maxis talk about, it just only gave the top 0.02% a jump start on all the money. Like BlackRock being in it and opening up an ETF and buying Bitcoin up, like they got $10 trillion. Like, you really want that to be what runs the world? You just hand it over to a company? You're scared of a government that you elect. That's like handing the world over to companies, private companies that definitely. You think politicians don't have your interest in mind? What do you think these mega private companies do and how they got so big? Most of them from being scrupulous and taking as much as they can from society and people less fortunate. So that's uh, that's the whole Bitcoin thing that everybody thinks if crypto is going to be the new money. It's ridiculous. It's that no government's going to let that happen. Not that they won't, you know, put their CBDCs on certain particular blockchains, but they're not going to hand over, you know, control of their country's money to, uh, you know, Bitcoin, which is kind of run by, if you think about it, run by the miners. The miners to mine Bitcoin is super expensive, and you have to have, there's all these big companies or countries that are mining Bitcoin. So it's those select few that you're turning everything over to. There are some that have turned it into legal tender, which I think is crazy. I mean, it's kind of cool, if their budgets are so low that the government itself invests in Bitcoin to boost their budget and profit, take care of their citizens. I think that's cool. But, as far as, ooh, you can go spend Bitcoin. Nah, not. I don't see that as a big deal. Um, guess if you're buying like houses and cars and stuff, it save you on transaction fees a little bit, maybe going from Bitcoin to fiat to buy something, or but even at that point, you just be transferring Bitcoin over because you don't even have to change to fiat because it's just Bitcoin. But that fluctuates the value of stuff so much. So It's haven't heard much of it being too much of a success or being really used. So um, let's see what else is going on. We've broken down below that 30,000 mark, settling in just at 29, doing a bear flag. Um, Looking to see it break down at least down to 27, 26. I think the altcoins really have a chance to be really decimated. Um, some of them already have been coming back up. I'm looking at Solana. Um, it just had an incredible run, and it retraced back to the 20. I was hoping to see it retrace to 20. It had 22, like 80, something like that. But the way things are looking, maybe we get more of a retracement. I would love to see it come back down to the $10, $12 mark, even $8. I'm just gonna be dollar cost averaging in pretty soon. Uh, I think Solana is a huge opportunity. I've got my bags packed for Gala Games. Gala Games is another one that's sitting low right now. I haven't checked in on it because I'm not looking to sell any till it hits like 50 cents, 40-cent minimum. Uh, so, but I already got my bags packed to that. It's pretty low. Um, Look to expand. XLM's been a good one, but it's most things have been on a quite a nice run. I think they're in the process of a nice pullback. Bitcoin bouncing in that thing, in that range, breaking down. I think we're definitely going to see eventually it reach to back down to that 19.5, just under 20,000, if not lower. So definitely keep an eye on what's going on with that. If it does dip down below 20, when it does dip down below 25, anytime after that, I think is a good time to dollar cost average into it. Um, and even if it continues to go down, um, as you'll see, your Bitcoin, it might go down against the dollar, but it's still going up against altcoins. Um, so a lot of times, even if like if Bitcoin's going to drop 30%, your altcoins are going to drop, 60, 70%. So you still, even though your Bitcoin went down, you were holding Bitcoin, you can still buy a lot more altcoins, a lot more of whatever it was with the Bitcoin than you would have with the amount of fiat that you saved. Would have just saved holding like USDT. So, you know, those are just little tips that you know what's going on. Definitely not the season to buy into memes. I've been using Coin Exchange. Can't get on KuCoin. You can use Coin Exchange with a VPN. I often use it out of Argentina or Hong Kong. Um, if you do it that way, they got limits on how much you can transfer out each day. It's like, I don't know, 20,000 or 30, 40. It's like, okay, I'm cool with that. If I need more than $20,000, I should know more than a day in advance, right? So, uh, ooh, that's a nice car. What is that? Couldn't see. But yeah, I'm out on my porch. I like watching the traffic. So let's see what we covered. Covered Bitcoin heading down. How it's better to hold Bitcoin than buy into altcoins right now. I think. Like I said, I'm waiting on Solana to dip a little bit more to start DCAing into um, Ethereum. If Ethereum hits 1100, I'm going to start DCAing into more Ethereum at like 1100. I might buy, I might like progressively buy on down because Ethereum is definitely going to be something spectacular. Um, but it's already, if you look at it now, I don't know, it's hovering a little above 1800. Um, it's been as high as just about five. Maybe it did hit five uh, last run. But I could see it 4x from there easy, especially it's going to be going, it's already started going deflationary. So it's going to be more deflationary. And that's going to drive the price up. So who knows what's going to go on with ETH? There might be too little to go on. Layer twos explode. ETH's going to be super duper expensive. I'm sitting on a bunch of that. So, you know, I'm a huge, I'm a huge thing, huge advocate for dollar cost averaging. And um, I mean, if you're picking good projects, I mean, you can start dollar cost averaging it now. I think we got a nice dump in the process of starting. I think we're gonna flush out a bunch. Not saying that we're gonna go back below where we were, but we're gonna head back down towards that low range um, before we take off to the moon. So I really suggest just either just save your money and wait, or get Bitcoin, save it, and figure out what you're going to diversify into at the bottom as we get closer to the bottom. Because you'll probably see Bitcoin take off, especially on the pairs first, and then that's when you can switch over because Bitcoin will definitely rally first. Um, we got Litecoin halving coming up. I don't know if any of you guys are on KuCoin. Litecoin halving coming up. Tends to dump going into the halving. Uh, I don't want to say it had its spike, but we'll see what happens. Um, as high as 400 and something. I gotta see where that was. I think that was in relation to Bitcoin 70. Uh, I mean, it's possible if you look at the rate of return on Litecoin, it would project. I think it would project like $1,250 Litecoin come the highs of the next run. Got as low as 40, 44, 40 something this past bear market. It can dip below 40. I might have to get some. I haven't had any Litecoin in a long time. Last time I got it, it was at like 80 and I sold it at like 400. It was a quick, like 2 week thing. That was a couple years ago. But anyways, let's see where we're going. I think Elgarand is going to be another really good one. The Italian government, along with what's the other one? Is it Romanian? Another one, but Italian's the biggest economy. They're part of the G7, G20 uh, economies. So they've been working with Elgarand developing their CBDC, which is in tune with the euro. Um, Stellar, like I said, Stellar's another good one. It's just had a crazy run. Um, Pull back to 7, even 4 cents wouldn't be crazy. Uh, but then again, maybe it would be because you got the XRP ruling. Stellar is basically the little brother of Ripple. Basically, Stellar's more for the people, Ripple's more for institutions, more money in institutional. But hey, it is what it is. They have a lesser supply, lesser money. Um, Stellar organization is huge. Ripple organization is massively rich, crazy technology. They're both crazy technologies. Um, so, what else we got going on? XDC just had a crazy run. Uh, Gotta do some research to see what's going on. What? Not Castos garbage. That was a pump and dump by the moon. Um, KAS. Um, I'm having a brain fart. I can't remember. It's available on Caspa. Yeah, Caspa. That one just had a crazy run up. It just like doubled in like a couple weeks. Look to see that one maybe get on Coinbase eventually, hopefully soon. This for the bear bull run. Love to see it drop back into the 2 cent range, at least down to 3. Um, But lower twos, if it drops back to the lower twos, I'm gonna pick some more up. I got a little bit, not much. I should have picked more up. I got introduced to it on Coin Exchange. I got a free airdrop. They do a lot of free airdrops over there, so that might be a thing you want to check out. Just use a VPN, get in, just use your email to register. No need to KYC. Um, they have a few cool services over there, moneymaker accounts where you get paid interest depending on the coin and transactions, and it's pretty cool. You can make some profit. You can lose money, but you can also make a little passive profit. Cash out, jump in, jump out. Um, it's like I said, they got different things to play with over there. They don't have the leverage tokens like KuCoin, so but you can do leverage trading over there. I think it's up to 20x, but really, if you go over 5x, you're crazy unless you're a fast trader and going to be in and out. Um, you know, even then, like I know think big moves coming, I might do a little 3x trade. Uh, but anyways, not really my thing, really. Um, I'd rather trade buy hold for a few weeks as it just the value goes up. Or if it goes down, just hold and buy more. Or if I get enough, just move on to a different project. Um, let's see, Phantom. That's another big one. I'm big on that. I haven't had a chance to. What the hell here? Old man in a Ford Escape. But yeah, what we got? We got here. We got damn, what was I about to talk about? Stellar Cuspa. Um, that coming back down. Um, some of the AIs I gotta look into see what I think is gonna be popping off. What's gonna be going on? Um, oh yeah. It was Phantom. Yeah, Phantom. Um, yeah, I think they're going to be good. Uh, I haven't really gotten into. I've been looking in on them. I've been, you know, waiting for a good entry point. I think it's down below 25 cents a pop right now. So it's another one I'm looking to DCA in a little bit at a time. Um, you know, DCAing a couple $100 over the next, 6 months could easily be, a couple $100 could easily be a couple $1,000 in the next year or so, um, if not less. So those things I'm looking into. If you got questions on any coins you want to hear about, hit me up. Leave something there. Uh, you know, always leave me a message in a comment. If you want to know about how to get on certain exchanges, VPNs to use, uh, hit me up. I'll cover just about any topic. So, been nice talking to you. Hopefully, see you again soon.